Welcome, everyone, to College Park, Maryland, home of the Maryland Terrapins. Fans have been eager for this clash coming up in what some affectionately refer to as the Snake Pit. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Blue Devils will put toe to leather and we'll get started. Fielded in the end zone, it's Williams. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Maryland's offense will have the football first. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays, and then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those five guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those five offensive linemen.
Caught near the sticks. It's Webb. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. The toss to the right. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Back to pass, it's Washington. He's going for a big play downfield. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And on the first drive of the game, this defense does it again. They had two last week. They get another one early. This defense has been flying around, ball hawking the football.
Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. He's got it on the right. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Now on second down. Wants to go up top. Looking for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. And what a missed opportunity early in this football game. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Moore. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. And the Blue Devils will punt this one away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Still on his feet at the 35. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can throw it and they just spread me out and make me defend so many things. And you could tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big first down.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Terrapins are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Washington. Still looking, on the move. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th.
Man, it's fun to watch defense that just, they look so in sync and coordinated. And watching the tape coming into this week's game, you could tell last week this defense was dialed in. They don't give up big plays. They don't give up points. They make you earn everything. Looking like another game like that so far today.
Trying to keep this drive alive. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
I absolutely love that. If you don't get it, field position isn't horrible anyways. You never know how many yards you're going to get for a punt regardless.
And defense can rise up and make a stop from there. You're not really putting them in a terrible situation.
No, and you're already coordinating with your defense. Like, listen, if we don't get this, let's go. We're going to be ready to rock and roll, set up on the field. But you didn't have to worry about it because the offense, listen, offenses are going for it in these situations more and more in college football.
They'll try to get the edge on the left. Got enough for the first. At the 20, he's got space. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Maryland!
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I'll tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go. Attack. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. From the gun to give, looking for room. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he's got it inside the 35. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on first down. He'll get rid of it. Caught over the middle. It's Anthony. Touchdown, Blue Devils. A great catch and run for 6. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll go out of bounds at the 27-yard line, just couldn't quite shake free. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that.
Breaks into the open. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they gets him down at the 37.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And the Terrapins have pushed it inside the 20. Quarterback making checks. From the red zone, looking for a space. Headed to the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Terrapins! Quick strike touchdown comes out and jumpstarts the offense.
And man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Might be looking to run. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Blue Devils can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, second and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's third down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
And the Blue Devils getting set on 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Moore. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Blue Devils can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. And he's feeling the heat, and he will go down. Final play of the first quarter, and not the way he wanted to end it. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Stands in and takes the hit. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, the defense is waking up now, right? The first drive, they allowed a touchdown. They were a bit scrambled. They kind of all got together and rallied on the sideline. They've been pretty lights out since. Forced a punt on the last possession. They've now got the offense set up in 4th down again. Great job there. Pass defense, 3rd down. This defense now starting to put it together.
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Making side adjustments here. Back to throw, it's Washington. He puts some heat on that one down the middle. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. The Terrapins have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab on the left. Touchdown, Maryland! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Find some fresh air. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They're going to ride this running back.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
Trying to escape and get it himself. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. And the Blue Devils have their offense in high gear. They'll try the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Really nice job by the defense, keeping everything in front of you in that situation and rallying to the football, and now you're rewarded with 3rd and long. So we'll see on this next play if they do the same thing here or if they sell out and bring the blitz.
Got it in the middle. It's Anthony. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. The Blue Devils with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Anthony. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The play action fake. Looking down the middle. Got his man. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. And the Blue Devils had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Now on the move. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Duke.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He wants to change this route. Looking for a man. It's Washington. Makes the catch. It's Fleming. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. With jet sweep pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the Terrapins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Finds the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Caught in the backfield. It's Smith. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to get the edge on the toss. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front.
Absolutely nowhere to go. Stretched out towards the sideline, and he just runs out of bounds.
It looked to me as if he ran out of bounds out of self-preservation. The yardage was lost. Why take the punishment?
Sometimes just live to fight another down, get on the ground, get out of bounds. Sometimes it's the right play.
Well, in that down and distance, you're probably expecting them to throw it way down the field to get the first. Instead, they go push pass, and they did catch the defense off guard. And even though that was a big explosive play, David,
there he goes. He'll be run out of bounds right at the 25. From the 25-yard line, it's first and 10.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Terrapins! That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out, start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Moore. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. The Blue Devils headed quickly to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. He'll send out 5 wide receivers on 2nd and 4. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. And the Blue Devils are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. He makes a catch. And he's brought down after a huge completion. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. The Blue Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. And this is a really important series of plays. A chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. Trying to pull his way in. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Man, that's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Give to the running back. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Terrapins with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to pass. It's Washington. Fires it down the seam. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense. You're late in the first half. They're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
Snagged in the middle. It's Fleming. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in College Park.
And the Terrapins will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football Palmer out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
All right, this offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They have got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle and prevent this guy from getting to the quarterback.
Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Takes the handoff. It's Moore. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Blue Devils trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. It's incomplete. And I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. The Blue Devils need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on third down brings us to 4th. And the Blue Devils will send out the punt unit. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Looking downfield, it's Washington. Rushes on him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
On and that's just like a penalty. They get in the backfield and knock him down for a loss of 5.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up front defensively. They've been able to stop him in his tracks.
The Terrapins will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. They'll get this drive started from the 29. To the air on first down. He's going to take off. Oh, he's got some space. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Wants to throw on first down. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Duke. They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got. Extra point here will tie the game.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Touch pass on the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, third quarter here, 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Washington. Fires to the big fella. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
Makes the grab. It's Smith. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. And the Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10. They'll toss it to the left. Getting closer and closer to midfield. Out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward, let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job, nice execution. 1st down.
The give to the back. Past the 30. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Terrapins, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. On the move, it's McLaurin. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This has been a tight one, 3rd quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here on 3rd down, you might want to protect the field goal, but you have to stay aggressive. To throw, it's Washington. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, and everybody won. They get the incompletion now setting up 4th.
Not a chance. Missed it. And here in the 3rd quarter, it is still a tie ball game. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Moore. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. They go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
The Blue Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Makes the grab on 3rd. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. A strike downfield. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Blue Devils are in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Kane. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. The Blue Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. A little screen to the running back. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. So now on comes the field goal unit. Oh, he missed it. No good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Quick pass on the jet motion. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. They'll send the back in motion. They'll toss it to the left. Past the sticks, and he may get more. And the big gain, they've got it on the 46.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays on it.
All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Makes the grab. It's Smith. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. And this offense is so close they can almost taste taking a 4th quarter lead, but they don't want to leave too much time on the clock for an answer. With the run on 1st and goal. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland! And with about that? They move out front here in the fourth.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll give it to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Blue Devils now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Got him downfield. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Blue Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
To the air on second down. Bought a little time. Lets it go. He's got him. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Looking to fire. Going up top. He caught it. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th, and the stage will be set for a great finish. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. They give him the rock again on 2nd and goal. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Fit it in the window for the score. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the air, it's Washington. Catch in the middle, it's Webb.
And for DBs out there trying to stop these short slant routes against man coverage, being physical is really key. You want to get your hands on the wide receiver and really try to disrupt that timing between the QB and his target.
Turning it on! And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. The toss sweep to the right. Got enough space. Touchdown, Terrapins! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And he's in for his 3rd rushing touchdown. You college fantasy football players, that is what you want to see. +6, +6, +6. Let's go.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Makes the grab down the left side. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Whole situation changed after that last big play. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Duke. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Tie game here with just a few minutes to go. Leaves it with the running back. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Might be calling a hot route. To the air, it's Washington. On the run, fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Gets the back moving. Here they're trying to get it to the edge. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle, but they've got to try to maximize their time.
Breaks into the open. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And the Terrapins will line it up on 1st and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The defense out of sorts, and the head coach will use a timeout here. The Terrapins with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Oh, better look out! They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Terrapins kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long.
All right, no secrets with this offense. We're going to keep running the football. Let that clock tick. Keep 2 hands on the football. And then where does my kicker like to kick it the most? You see some people like it from the right hash or the left hash. Some people like it in the middle. Run the clock. Get my kicker in the position he wants to be in. Try to kick the field goal with the least amount of time as possible.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. This for the lead and very likely the win. Already got a hand on it, it's blocked.
How big was that play? You get the field goal block late in the fourth quarter, tie football game. All the momentum now is back with them. Whether they drive the field and score to close this thing out or take it to OT, they've given themselves a chance to win.
The give from the gun. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions probably, maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
First play of the first possession of OT. Smith takes the handoff. There he goes. Got the first down and more. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
It's now 7th and goal.
After getting nothing done on first down, 2nd and goal from the 6. The offense changing the play. To the air, it's Washington. Touchdown, Maryland! They take the lead here in overtime. The all-important extra point would push this lead to 7. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? Peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost him recently.
Looking to throw on first down. He finds a dead spot in the middle.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. They'll try the outside to the left. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. 1st and goal as they try to answer with a touchdown of their own. They'll go to the air. He wants it all. And they pick it off. You can't give it away in overtime. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. What a thriller. What a confidence builder to be able to come up with a win like that in overtime.
This team has to love their ability to come up with big plays and big moments. How about in overtime, the individual efforts we saw, this team playing as a unit, doing enough and doing everything that was needed to get the W.
It's such an exciting game, up and down, back and forth. It's heartbreaking if you lose, but when you come through with these games late in the ball game, it gives you confidence throughout the season to continue to build on it. What a great win.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.